back. I'm going to take a look at the demo for INVENTORIX. I believe that's how you say it. It was pitched as a... Let me pull up the email, actually. Hang on. Let me pull up the email. A mix between Luck Be a Landlord, which somebody had recommended to me, and Backpack Battles. So we'll take a look at this. This is not out yet. Like I said, it's a demo, so... let's see. Options. Music at half. What you doing, buddy? Sit in my lap? Yeah? English full screen? Sure. I don't know what a codex is. Oh, it's just about the items. Okay. Alright. Pick one item. Unknown gives $1 more for each adjacent flora of a different type. Unknown gives $1. Unknown gives $1 more for each turtle. Gives $1 more for each flora. I have no idea what anything is. I'm gonna choose this one because I have a lot of things I can go around. A different type, not warp speed. Okay, warp seed. Excuse me. And so I guess I hit extract, and I got 0 because there's nothing around it. But flora. So if I want to do flora, there's a turtle. Machine gives $4. That's a 4 square one. Well, I guess I'm stuck with it now. Gives you $2. Gives $1 for each adjacent flora of this type. Okay, so it gives $1 more for each other turtle. $2 for each adjacent flora of this type. Buddy, listen, I love you. You gotta relax. Gives $1 more for each flora. So I think I can do that, and they should play off each other, right? I made a cookie. No, it's a meteorite. Gives $3 a mineral. Game Boy gives $1. Gives $2 for mineral. Gives $1 more for each flora. Gives $2. So in theory, if I move this here, this there, that there, this here, I could do this, and I would get money for it, right? $7. It has to be for the same type. That's fine, but 4, that doesn't count as adjacent. Oh, double. There we go. Hell yeah. Pay. Nice. 2 rerolls. Select 6 cells to expand. All the ones that are close to this, I guess. Whoa, what is this? Get 1 reroll each time an item is discarded. Choose a random item and gives its value. Oh, they all have a value. Interesting. Okay. Counts every turtle type. Oh, counts as every turtle type. Oh, these are upgrades. Oh. I'm not really doing a turtle. I'm really doing a turtle run. $13 plus. Oh, plus whatever the value is. What? Baby, come on. For each mineral. If you just get Jason Flora and all this type. Oh. What if we do this? Yeah, look at that. Merge duplicates. Oh, what does that mean? Whoa. Okay, that is to our benefit for sure. Two more for each other turtle. Another meteorite. Jason Flora give 2x more. What's the matter, baby? Huh? Arrow key to move items. Okay, I'm using the mouse and keyboard because I have a cat on my lap, but damn, another one. What's the matter, baby? I can't help you if you're just gonna yell at me. I need to know what the issue is. Second. There, and he's coughing a little bit. I want to make sure he was alright. I'm trying to think of what the best way is. I can get rid of this. That definitely is more than I was getting with this. I don't know. And $34 is better than what I was doing, but what happens if I don't use it? Does it sell automatically? Yeah, it does. Pay. How many do I get? 6. I mean, to me, it makes sense to do the ones around this, and I can move it up or down, whatever I need to do. Alien. Item in the outer edges give $1 more. You get $1 when a cell is opened. On pickup, plus 5 rerolls. I haven't done any rerolls. 2 items on the edge give me an extra $1. Should we take a do this? They're freaking attacking the feeder. A machine. A little turtle. Oh, another big boy. Alright, I'll take him. Gotta figure out where to put him, but it like perfectly does not. All right, they're not allowed to touch each other anyway, but. $52. Wow. All right, Wasaka. Have a good night. Unknown. Eastern adjacent flora. High chance of rare aliens. Give me a second. I gotta go wrangle these cats. Cat's pawing at the freaking feeder. He's not gonna break it, but it's annoying. And so I went. I've got one of these little party, like, you know, I don't want to do it, it's gonna be loud. And I did it right next to the feeder, and he did not like it. I changed their feeding schedule, which is why they're upset. I changed it so I feed them their wet food before I go to bed at like 11ish. So that if I go out during the day, like if I'm going to my parents on Saturday, the feeder will feed them in the morning. They'll give them a little bit extra in the afternoon around 11. And then when I get home at 11 p.m., I'll feed them the wet food. Instead of, I was feeding them at 4, so I'd have to come home by 4. They are not liking the idea that they have to be patient. Mineral. They're minerals, Brie. Nice. What do we got? Mineral, turtle, mineral, machine. Another bloomer. Ooh. Second. Is that all? That was the other cat. He didn't like that either. Is that all I have to do now? Is just fucking do the party balloon? I didn't even think about that. that works so well. They don't like it. Except he goes right back. Oh, wait, he's not going right back. He's just sitting there looking at it. Galanthius gives 2x more money. I don't think I have any Galanthians. On reroll, get $3. Gives $2 for each neighbor alien. Okay. Can I reroll this? Oh, I can. Gives $3. Gives as much money as target alien. Gives the product of 2 random items. I don't know what the product of 2 random items means, but I'm going to take it. Oh, I guess it gives me what those 2 make as an additional. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're almost done with what we need already. The only regret is this is no longer against the edge, which is an extra $1, but that's okay. An extra space $1. Oh, it won't matter. It won't talk to him. Shame. That's not going to give us anything, I don't think. Oh, yes, it will. Okay. Oh, it gives the product. Oh, my God. If we get one of these ones that does like 30 or something. 36. That did 16. If we did one of the ones that gets 36, we would be rolling in cash. 36 times anything else would be a huge amount. I didn't even think about doing that. Hell yeah, dude. $122. Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be some monster number. Watch this, see how much this gives us. $72 times 2, 144. It's not as good as I thought, but still. Gives a combined dollar total times 1 from all adjacent flora of different types. Oh, wow. I think maybe. Where did my other one of these go? Oh, wait, can I combine these? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that was the right move. Okay. guess I can combine these. Oh, I didn't even think about doing half of this shit. Look at this. That's got to be much better. Okay, let me think this through. I didn't even think twice about combining some of these. Yeah, all right. It doesn't make sense to combine these because there's no other ones to interact with. Interesting that we're still at like just about the same value, but $149, 200 less. Interesting how much it changes when you do that. This is pretty sick. I'm liking this. Another bloomer. Or we could skip for an extra cell. I don't think an extra cell is really going to be super useful to me right now. Each target machine gives +1 more. Gives 2x more for each machine. Gives $1 more per adjacent flora not of this type. That was that basic flower that one of the upgrades was going to target. Another one of these guys. Another one of these guys. I'll start growing another one of these. Or do I want to do this? I guess that would combine into 4. I guess that would be what? That'd be $4 versus $4. I think it's the same either way. I'm waiting for this to get on some of these better ones again. We'll pay. Give us some extra spaces. 6 cells to expand. Do we get anything for skipping? It doesn't seem like it. Yep, that was the basic one. Gives a combined value of all the items in corners. On pickup, lose all your money. No. On pickup, +5 reroll. It's like pawing at my carpet. +10 if all open cells are occupied. Rip. $3 to your total before extraction. A multiple of 3. Target alien gives $10 more. No keyboard. No keyboard. Where you going? He's climbing on the armrest of the computer. I don't want to burn another reroll, but lay down right there. Perfect. Lay down right here. Lay down. And in this grand scheme of things, $3 that is not, in my opinion, super useful. No. Come here. He likes to go rub his head on the computer monitor, but this computer monitor, I guess, is too heavy for this mount. So if you touch it, it goes. And it's just a pain in the ass. Sorry, I guess I'm burning my rerolls. For each item in Inventorix that I have unlocked, or just in general? I don't know how many items there are. 1 for every 3 occupied cells. Selects a random grid row. Items there give $1 more per cell. That sounds good. We got a rock. Yeah, this is a good one. Adjacent floor give 2x more. This guy right here is a fucking prime candidate for that. Sorry, just getting my chat back up. Oh my god, we almost made we made more than what was due. So we're golden. Undo that. Undo that. Is that not the same value? 2 and 3. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter, it's fine, but sometimes this is great, and then it just gave me $6 this time. It's like, oh, okay. That's warp speed 2. Be warp speed 1. I mean, I could start bolstering up something else. Although I feel like, you know, stay in your lane might be appropriate here. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Actually, no, that'll be $1. So that'll be, I don't know, it'll be, yeah, it'll be $2. So we'll just double whatever this is. 24. Rare gives $5. Oh. Easy one to toss. It shows this again? It's choosing all the multipliers of 1. Which isn't the end of the world, but you know what I mean. Yeah, hell yeah. This is exactly what I wanted right here to combine with you, and then you with you. $6 for each adjacent one. So that's an additional 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 before multipliers and bullshit like that. Stop falling at the carpet. It's probably why you're coughing. Gives 2.5x more for each one. Oh, weird. No, that's gonna work. It still just gives 2. Okay. I mean, not that I really had much else that was worthwhile in there, but final payment verified. Congratulations. New difficulty unlocked. All right. I kind of wish we could keep going. Is there an infinite mode? That'd be cool if there's an option to just keep playing. Device 1. Open all corner cells in a run to unlock. All, oh, I see. That's only, I see. All right, yeah, let's do that. On skip, open 1 cell. On pickup, all existing items become common. -3 items are offered. Gives $10 if all open cells are occupied. I have no idea what this means. I'll take it. I see. You get 1 item. All existing items become common. How is that useful? Selected. Item belonging to the target are more likely to appear in the market. Okay. A turtle. I don't have room for the turtle. Get out of here. +1 for any other turtle. $33% chance of giving extra dollars. Oh. This counts as flora? Parabox and flora. Very interesting. Whoa. It just changed colors. What does that mean? Interesting. It says parabox and token. So it's a different item type. I see. So whatever, if there's stuff inside, it gives you the money. If there's stuff not inside, if there's nothing inside, it doesn't. The Pandora's box. Discarded items give 2x more money. Flora gives more money adjacent to minerals for adjacent minerals as well. Expand +3 cells after payment. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't think I have any minerals right now. But whoa, big box. Mineral and turtle. So that counts as minerals. Minerals, Marie. Cool. Nothing. Nothing. Wow. Permanently gives +1 more with each passing turn. Max $2. Wait. That's wait a second. So it's gonna give me 0, and it's gonna give me 1, and it's gonna give me 2, and that's it? Another flower. Nice. And I got doubled to 44. Excellent. Gives 1 more for each teletube in a connected chain. If the chain forms a loop, 2x more. Oh god, I don't have enough room for that. Oh. What does that mean? New device unlocked. Okay. Gives 2x more money, 1 reroll every time it's discarded. Entropy cross does not rotate randomly on the first week. Does not rotate randomly on the first turn after each payment. What? I don't have any entropy crosses. I see it. It defines it below, right here. Where are you running to? I guess we'll choose this for now. Chaos gives between $0 and $10 randomly. This actually counts as a flower, I think, for the purposes of this. You're back. He's back. Get back. Oh, we got the turtle. I don't even remember what that does. %33% chance. Okay. Target gives 2 cards. Gives $3 more. Solitaire and turtle. Consume. This is just a demo for it too. Where you going? Where are you going, baby? Where are you going? I don't have room for you to do that. Yeah, perfect. Lay down. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. That was a lot of money. Oh, where's the other foot? There it is. Make sure you're not getting your foot squished. What is this? Target solitaire gives 2x more money. This is the only solitaire, and it only gives $1 to $4. So I'm gonna say pass on that. Is it a random cell? Oh god, that's even worse. I didn't realize it was a random cell. All right, I actually have an idea. I'm gonna tweak this a little bit. Rent is due. I'm going to... Oh, I gotta choose. Time to supersize your grid. Yeah. What do we got? Batteries get effect target plus robotize gives 2 plus times 2 more. All payments cost 5% less. Sure. All right, so my plan is I'm gonna take this out and this out. I'm gonna put this in. Oh, it doesn't affect that. Never mind. Damn it. I was gonna say this doubles flora. It's not a flora, so it doesn't matter. Giant battery permanently gives $1 more for each passing turn. Max of 8. Is there some kind of battery like bonus for being next to each other? There is not. What is this? Gives items 3 times more money. The target items. Oh my god. What if? Because I moved it, it got reset? Is that what happened? Does that count it twice? No. Cool. What's the matter, baby? Yeah, I know we're gonna squiggle around. I'm just trying to get him to relax and chill. He's like climbing all over me, which is, you know, normally it's fine, but I'm playing video games, gosh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Alright, so this is going to give 3x for these two items. This is a random chance of giving me 7, a 30% chance, so that's useless. But this, every turn, should give me $1 extra, up to a max of 8. 8 times 3 is going to be 24, which is a free 24 every turn. It's probably not worth the space, but at least for right now, it should be nice. Another battery, y'all. This resets if I move it. I don't even know. The other thing I was thinking is, what if we blow this entire thing up real quick? This is a chance to give me a good amount of money right now. It'd be worthwhile just to have this here, since this gives me an actual appreciable amount every turn. Yeah, 48. Whoa, each target item gives 2x more, rotates randomly. Oh, that was what the thing was talking about, rotating randomly. I have no room for that. On pickup, you can pick up another item. I don't know, where would I put it? I don't have a place to put it. I'll just burn my rerolls here. A Pokeball. Oh my god. I don't have room for it. Okay. I'm just putting my hand on your butt. You don't have to move. I got no room for turtles. Yes, you can. He's right here. The top of his head's right here. On a skip +1, take a -1 each turn and add 3 to its counter. On discard, give the accumulated amount. Random extra money, hell yeah. All right, so we'll move this here. This can go here. This can go here. We'll move this right here. This here. This here. Yeah, fair enough. It's okay. What is that? Oh, another tube? I don't even have fucking room for a tube. Meteor? I can squeeze in a meteor somewhere, I think. It's probably not worth it. Each target machine. Nope. Orb. Gives $1 more. Merges with other orbs and space balls of the same tier. Wow, another one of these. Gives $2 extra. I'm waiting for it to triple this guy. I'm gonna get so much money. Oh, that's a good one to have. Of course, it would be the one that doesn't actually give any money. It's directly. Another one of these. I don't really have a good spot to put it. I didn't even set that up to try and clone anything this time. I'm going to sell that. And I can move this over here. I don't think I have a good place. I don't think I have a good way of securing that. What a random ass spot, dude. A little pipe. Another teletube. I don't have any of those this round. Okay, we want another one. Nice. After extraction, if all cells are occupied, open 2 random cells. Otherwise, close a free cell. Oh my god. Okay, that's interesting. Start with 1 blocker. All right, this is going to be difficult. Blocks a cell. Removing it costs $10 to get rid of it. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, Ernie? What are you doing? What are you doing? Little guy. Man, are you hitting your ear on the microphone? Yeah, you know, little dingbat. Oh, it removed this fucking square. God. Wait, why is it removing? Oh, because the... Oh, we're so fucked. Well, that was only after the end of the round, not at the end of every turn. Of course, we choose the empty cell. Alright, well, I'm out of cells now. Each adjacent closed cell. That should give me $4 then, right? We got 2 free because we had none open. For each complete trigram set, all trigrams. I don't even know what a trigram is. That was the outer edges. Oh, I didn't even realize it was the outer edges. I thought it was the outer edges of what you have unlocked. For each neighbor alien. Oh, my leg is falling asleep, buddy. I guess we'll just start collecting turtles. I don't even know. We are definitely not winning. Yeah, this is the tough one to do. A harder level and a harder, like, premise scenario, I guess you'd call it. Yep. Wow. I'm gonna start with 1 blocker. So the blocker again, we gotta pay $10 to remove it. Gives $1 on the first of each round. 50% chance to give $2 on the last turn before payment. Moody always offers $2 payment if not made in the previous run. He keeps hitting his ear on the microphone. On pickups, +2 rerolls. trying to do a pipe build. I hate doing the plants, but I get it. I don't need to move items, please. Oh, buddy, my leg is absolutely 100% falling asleep by now. Wow, look at this pipe. I just made that. New device unlocked. Batteries. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You gotta get down now. Okay? Okay, baby? My leg hurts because it's all pins and needles because I have no blood left in my leg. Come on. Bye. Bye. My leg's fucking asleep. My pants are falling off. The cat's squirming, trying to jump. My varicose veins. Not entering any beauty contests anytime soon, so I'm alright. Batteries. +1 reroll each time an item is discarded. Select the random $1 more. Sure. Big battery. Whoa, gives $1 more for each flora of a different type. Wow. Why not? Let me make sure I have enough money before I dismiss that. Not quite in the way yet. Yeah, I will. A flower. Whoa, the big C again. Randomly between 0 and 3x more. Oh, 0x. That's kind of... This is just a guaranteed 3x more, but it's huge. But I got room for it. Do I have room for it? That gave us 12. That gave us 4. That gave us 8. That gave us 3. So this is the one to do. I don't really have room to do it, though, is the issue. What do you got? +1 item and 1 alien offered. Counts as every turtle type. I don't really have turtles. On pickup +5 rerolls. No. More flowers. Artifacts. Closes target and empty cells. Wait. Closes target empty cells. Oh, okay. Opens target closed cell. Okay. What if I face these two off where it closes and opens the same cell over and over? I think this is useless now. I don't even know why I'm saving it. It gives me $0 a turn. And it's only on pickup that it gives me anything. Oh, I'm not doing a turtle run, though. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? We'll gamble on that guy. Or I can gamble on this. That's going to be less because that's not really... What's wrong with the Turtle Club? Target Solitaire. Here's another one of these guys. Another one of these. It's not 2002? It still could be funny even though it's not 2002. I'm sure everyone's heard this story, but you know, he was in makeup, in costume when 9/11 happened. And just like was just standing there. Could you imagine? Must have been terrible. Zero. Damn. Oh, so it says 24. Yeah, when it's very weird. Like, they didn't tell us what was going on. They basically said there was an issue in the city, and anybody whose parents worked in the city should report to the auditorium after school. And yeah, recess was, we didn't have outdoor recess, we only had indoor recess. And then nobody said anything. I didn't learn until I got home. It's just crazy, like. I mean, I understand it. How do you tell, you know, 4th and 5th and 6th grade? I think I was in 5th grade. 5th, 6th, and 7th graders that had, like, what happened over the PA system. Like, I get it, but it was just very strange still, you know? It's going. 6 cells to expand. You were in 1st grade? I must have been in 5th. When items get upgraded a tier, on skip get $3. Increases all effect chances by 10%. Oh, sick. Random effects like chaos items not impacted. Ah, less sick. That's I have nothing else that's the chance, is there? No, I have no other chances. That's literally just the only thing. Oh my god. I'm gonna reroll aliens. Flora gives 2x more for each adjacent green ball. I don't have any green balls. Gives n squared for each connected sequence of solitaire card, excluding jokers. Jeez. Outer edges give $1 more. Battery. I don't have any batteries either. No batteries. Grid. Gives you its value. Yeah, hopefully land on one of these. It's like an instant no-brainer to do this. Wait, why? Oh, that's 3 already. Wow, okay. It's still a no-brainer, but a different type of no-brainer. Nice, we got that one. Unknown. Remove value from items. Adds it to target item. Whoa. That could be pretty sick. No, I'm not going to do that, though. I'd have to think of how. Because this target items get 3x more money. So if I could get a high-value item to funnel into there, in theory, we could funnel in a lot more money. To do like this. And then funnel that in. And then triple that. I mean, that whole thing wasn't very far from where I lived. Multiplies target's item value plus 0 by itself. Wait, what? How does that work? trying to think of. But right now, this is gonna not do anything useful, but I do have a little bit of an idea. I just need to get more money. Hey, what's going on, Zod? I'm live.
I know you're live. Are you live?
I'm live, dude. I'm streaming.
Oh, dude,
I'm live streaming.
Oh fuck! You didn't tell me that.
No, I told you in time.
I can't believe you didn't tell me you were live.
No, I made it in time. I told you. What's cooking, man?
How you doing?
Yeah,
I just went out
right.
and did some. I went out and did some off-stream metal detecting, and dude, it's already like 78 degrees here.
Really?
Yeah. And I learned something that college fraternities do, and it is called a white trash wedding.
It's 50 here, by the way.
I'm fucking jealous. And
Would describe the contents of wedding.
oh, I don't know what the contents are. I went to this park, in the metal detector unit. There's some gals out there. They're birding, and like college students. They're walking by, and I didn't want to be like an awkward metal detector man,
Yeah,
but I was like, "Are you birded?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, you use the Merlin app?" "Yeah." "Okay, cool."
Bird up.
Back to my metal detecting. Try not to be weird.
Yeah.
And then this park is like, it's a cross country track basically. So it's really winding and through forest and whatever. And I always my thing is like, well, if I'm going to metal detect on Southern Seas for cross country, I'm not going to use like the main cut throughs because I don't want to accidentally create a divot or whatever. Because there are people that run this at the time. So they're birding, and I brought my bike along because I want to get my bike set up. Holy fuck, that is hot. Thanks, Bailey. Jesus. She warmed up a piece of dessert pizza. It's quite good. Anyway, so I'm going around to different spots in this area because I'm not going to hoof it. And since I did bring a bike, I'm not going to like get out of eyesight of my bike. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Even if it's locked up. So near the end, I'm like, it looks like it's about to rain, and then like 15 minutes before I start moving along, I just hear like the loudest fucking music coming from a fraternity house.
Okay.
It's super fucking, and then every like on an interval, every like 5 minutes, you just heard a crowd go, yeah, woo, woo, woo.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, like, I go on to this other side of the park, and then the birding gals come back, and they hear a barred owl, and I'm like, there's the barred owl, and I point it out, and they have like really nice cameras, like big like zoom lenses and shit, so they're legit birding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they get a shot of the barred owl, and they're like, I know what. Then one of the gals goes, I know what they're doing. They're doing a white trash wedding. What the fuck is that? And so at this very moment, I am looking up what a white trash wedding is. White frat wedding. It is a thing. Oh yeah, it's a thing. Everybody wears like tank tops, like wife beater sort of style stuff.
Is it an actual wedding or just a party?
I think it's just a party. They all dress up similarly though.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. It'd be just a party.
It's not like why would the fuck would you get married if you're in a frat? You know what I mean?
I mean,
It would.
It's
not,
college. We all went to college.
No one's getting married at a fucking frat. So Pizza Ranch sells a dessert pizza. That's just basically a giant strudel.
Mhm.
And this one is blueberry. And I barely added a scoop of ice cream. It's quite good.
Nice.
What's this game? Is this like backpack type of game?
Yeah, so it's a demo, but it's actually pretty well fleshed out. It's called INVENTORIX.
INVENTORIX?
INVENTORIX, yeah. And yeah, all these things all have different like classes. So like I have a lot of flora on this class, and so they all like this one gives $6 extra for each adjacent flora of this, but not the same type. So
is this like a round-based type of game? I never played any of those type of games, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's where you set up your inventory and then you hit a button to continue, basically, and it runs the process or whatever. You know, it runs the results.
Had my interview today.
Yeah, I saw you said it went pretty well.
I was brutally honest about my situation.
Yeah,
and I told I mean that probably might screw me out of an offer, but like, I told them I believe in honesty and I expect honesty.
Yeah.
So give and take sort of thing, and that's important to me. And so I straight up asked them, hey, I don't know what's going to happen, but is it possible for you to extend an offer past this date? You know, and they said probably not. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
we'll continue talking. So they might ask to do an interview, like another interview, but the range I gave them was less than I currently make. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it don't hurt.
And I asked, is there any possibility for remote? And they said no. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, man. There are people.
Oh.
I'm just.
In general, yes, the world kind of sucks and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I look at it this way. If you're a carpenter, you got to show up to work. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You're an electrician. You got to show up to work.
Sure.
But the pay doesn't reflect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. I'm in IT. Why the fuck do I have to be a car on the commute to make other people's days worse?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I mean, even the carpenter and or electrician may have days where they're designing stuff where they could work from home, but
oh yeah, like an admin day.
Yeah. But absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree. I wish that I had the opportunity to work from home a little bit more, but no bueno. Can pick up more items, but only one turn to pay. What? So this is interesting. It has all these different like scenarios, like challenges, and then it has all these different difficulty levels. So you could do a challenge where all the cells are open initially, but you can't move items or unsnap items. So everything you take, wherever you put it, is where you put it. There's no changing it. Or you could do a difficulty where all your payments cost more money. You know what I mean? Or, I don't know. I'm kind of digging it.
Have you seen the movie Tommy Boy?
No.
Really? You never watched like the Chris Farley, David Spade comedies of the 90s?
A lot of movies I haven't seen, yeah.
What? You had cable growing up, right?
Some of it, yeah.
Did you ever like watch like just movies on TV that play like on Comedy Central, TBS, anything like that?
Once in a blue moon. I just actually screwed myself with this, but once in a blue moon, yeah, but not super often.
Interesting. Once we got satellite, like I was watching sci-fi original movies all the time. I was watching like, my parents didn't like me watching it, but I watched a lot of Comedy Central stuff. But that was like my biggest exposure to like comedy films was what Comedy Central put on, and they were constantly playing
Yeah.
like the Adam Sandler comedy stuff, and then the Chris Farley comedy vehicle stuff was constantly on TV. But I never watched shit like Saturday Night Live, network television comedy or whatever.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Conan actually. Not so much when he started out, but when he got on like TBS and all that.
Late night like. Let's go back 14. You're 14. What were you watching at night?
What grade would that be?
It would have been 2004, bro.
2004, so I've been 13. I see. Once I was in high school and I had a TV, I would watch a lot of Forensic Files at night. But
really, okay.
Yeah, I see. I'm having a hard time remembering like what I did when I was younger like that. We didn't really get a whole ton of TV time, to be honest. Not until I was a little bit older and I could convince my parents to let me watch TV.
Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I didn't have my own TV, but like once my parents went to bed and they didn't give a shit that I stayed up,
Yeah.
But in terms of network television, I was always watching like really late night PBS stuff, and they would put like old episodes of Doctor Who. And that'd be at like 2 in the fucking morning.
Never really was doing that.
Let's just say teenage Dave did not do his sleep hygiene well. Masterpiece Theater. I did watch Masterpiece Theater because my parents watched it. I also watched a lot of fucking Poirot. That shit was fire. I should rewatch that as an adult. Hercule Poirot.
Oh, I should unskip. Oh, it did automatically. Okay. Actually, that is very useful. I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Pipe build is not easy, dude. I'm trying to do a specific, like, using these pipes. I'm just taking it upon myself. Not something that's required of me.
The bird ID system I got going is working well.
Nice.
By the way.
Good.
It's khaki, it's like, it's funny because that app is made by Cornell. And the Merlin app. And it's a big deal. Like, I didn't realize how huge the whole idea of IDing birds via sound. And but I'm kind of like, I'm hacking it, not so hacking it, I'm just getting it into OBS with BlueStacks. But then I have to use a macro tool in Android in BlueStacks to manage the files that are created.
Yeah.
Because if I leave it recording, I don't think really likes handling recordings over like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I wonder if you could just fucking
I did it.
Crash the app. Okay, you did it already.
So what it does is it does every 10 minutes, it stops recording, holds for like a few seconds, goes on to the next action. And what it does is it just creates a new recording. And then every 30 minutes, there's a different action that deletes all media files in that directory or the app. My only thinking is I'd still like to be able to track the birds that I saw or I heard on stream as like here are the birds, like a summary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to figure out next is how do we manage file size, but also have a complete, because every time you start recording, it gets new birds,
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my next step. I'm thinking of the best thing about it though is the bird app just provides a pretty nice spectrogram of the whole stream. And I've been watching over footage, and I didn't realize how clear my metal detector beep boost can get picked up just from my headphones. Like it's not super like loud or anything, but you can
hear
it
on,
yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna be going to this metal detecting competition. I won't be participating because they have too many fucking people. It's insane. This competition I found, they're gonna have like 400 metal detectorists out there.
Jeez.
Like you can't. There's not enough time in the day to do this kind of competition.
Yeah.
Where it's a team of 3 doing target ID guessing. They're gonna have like a major brand sponsor out there. But I think it's funny because it's like the grand prize is a $500 detector.
Okay.
And I'm thinking,
that's not bad.
It's not bad, but then I'm thinking, I have no reason to participate because I got all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
But then I also think if I'm allowed to use my own detector, that's like hugely advantageous. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's unless you're I guess the only way they can make it fair, maybe and I don't know if this is the rule, but like the only way you can make it fair is that everybody has to use the same detector. Like a basic bitch metal detector.
Yeah, I don't know how you would normalize it otherwise. So that sounds like
stock car ass metal detector. Yeah, like it just has a TID. And that's it. It's not like one of those really cheap ones that literally just screams loudly. Like it's like a landmine checker or whatever. Granted, that's what they used to do. Like they use a version of those detectors to do like gold vein hunting. Oh, and they're horribly expensive. It's weird. Someone came into my chat one time and was like, yeah, I'm an Aussie, and I found about $7,000 worth of gold nuggets every year when I'm metal teched out here. I'm like, oh.
That's crazy. All right, we got to plan our trip to Australia.
No, fucker, not. No, we're not. Absolutely not.
No, I'm not.
To dig that shit up, you don't just use a fucking shovel. You gotta use a pickaxe. Or
all right,
like
we'll exercise while we do it.
Oh my god! And then all the dangerous animals of the Australian outback kill us.
What do they say? She will be okay, right?
This is why we need the robot. Tell you, man, metal detecting a robot.
Yeah, no. I agree. We need to get the big dog.
Did I show you the vendor I met at a home and garden show that has a tread based?
I think you did show me. Yeah.
Robot lawnmowers that but it's just the frame. It's just the rover.
I think you mentioned it. Yeah.
It's $4,000, and if my job wasn't up in the air, I'd honestly give it some thought if it's into like investing in this and hacking out a metal detecting thing, a brain for it, because they say you can control it with like an Xbox controller. And if that's the case, I don't think it would be terribly difficult to give this fucker a brain.
Yeah,
that I'm thinking.
It's gone, Fridge.
I'm thinking of the armature still of how we would get it to metal detect. Is it just we strap a metal detector on it and it swings it around just like a human?
I would think it would just scan whatever it's on top of, and we'd have it just run route.
But the coil would interact with the frame of this thing.
Well, you would have to probably compensate for that somehow, no?
There's really not much you could do. I'm saying this as a metal detectorist, I would want it to be as close to the human experience so you're not counteracting the weirdness of like electronic motors and the frame going. You know what I mean? There's enough EMI coming off that thing that if it was super close to it, that'd cause problems. You wouldn't hear anything. You'd get bad info.
I'm just more thinking of, is there a way to shield it where we can avoid, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I don't know enough about how the cone is produced and how stuff interacts with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We should just put a tiller attachment on it. What also like a delicate tiller for soil, and just completely destroys people's lawns while it runs around. Make the metal detecting hobby look just horrible.
Yeah, I can just.
I'll tell you what though.
Chew your lawn up for you.
I was getting some fucking Minecraft plugs tonight. It was cutting that dirt like butter.
That's nice. I think we could figure out a way to juice the robot up to dig.
If you could, I'm thinking of like a tool head, like a 3D printer tool head, not like XY, but like a rail system.
Yeah,
basically.
Well, in that case, I mean, maybe you make it something like wider, like the width of an ATV, to have it be able to scan in between. Like, I don't know, underneath. Like, I don't know. It still is kind of underneath it, but I don't know.
This is something that I think would do best in flat, non-forest situation, right? So really private property digs where you have this go off and either maps out hotspots and it doesn't stop. You know what I mean? It just TIDs a map and gives you information, and it's just scanning for you. Do the digging. I think that could work really well, and I don't think technically with where they got these robots, these lawnmower robots, and how they scan around, you know.
Yeah.
I think you could have that mow the lawn and just scan for you
at
the same fucking time.
Why not?
Have it just be a feature of, like, did you know fuck it. Go a step further. Have it like, and this would never get approved, but have it scan for your utilities for you. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
go balls to the wall.
If it's already looking for shit, like, why not?
Again, it's not interacting with the ground in any way other than cutting the shit out of the grass. How do Roombas work? Do they just... there's no pre-mapping for Roombas, right?
Yes, there is. The initial time you use it, it makes a map. Yeah.
It makes a map.
It makes a map.
But it's like you're not giving it any geographic geolocation information.
No.
It's all relative to source.
Yeah, it knows where its base station is, and the first couple times it goes out, it maps what the apartment is or whatever you have is.
Some of my favorite videos are just in-home recordings of like Ring cameras that everyone's gone, and the Roomba just fucking falls off a ledge or just slams down the steps loudly. The house is silent, no one's there to react to it. If a Roomba falls in your house,
in your apartment, there's no one there to hear it.
Was it ever really cleaning? Yeah. Yeah, so this other silly idea I had is like so the coil just needs to move side to side, right? The distance it moves really doesn't matter, because that's just like how far you've gone, and you're better off not waving it super far because you won't have the quick return, and it's harder to isolate location, right? Like you sweep wide to get noises, but you sweep tiny to know exactly where it is, right? You just have that fucker spin around the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. It could be on a little I don't want to say a track, but
just a little UFO, little runner, like a train, and the coil just, it'd have to move pretty slowly. But you might... You would need to map where the coil is the moment it beeps.
That's not an issue, though.
See, no, because
No, it's easy.
You lose.
You have a Hall effect sensor at every what 60 degrees or whatever, and then if you detect something, you can always go rehome if you don't know exactly where you are. But I mean, if you have a stepper that's advancing it around, it should know how many steps it needs to do between Hall effect sensors.
Could it be bidirectional in that case?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. If you're just, what I'm thinking is almost like, you know, the mechanism that allows Lazy Susan to spin.
Yeah.
But without a center, so that like you could just have a gear, just have a toothed gear that goes all the way around and spins on basically a linear bearing, but in a circle, you know, a circular bearing. I don't know if there's a different name for it. You know what I mean? That's my thought. And that way you would be able to, basically you would just be spinning that giant gear that has the device attached to it. I wouldn't do a pulley or anything like that. I would just make it hard geared and seal the whole thing so it's all greased nice and you wouldn't have any ingress of dirt or anything.
The armature itself be non-metal thing that's the rail it kind of sits. Yeah, I'm just thinking about. You think we could CAD this out?
Yeah, probably. We can make a mock-up of it.
I might see if I can get the files for that mower.
Yeah.
Legally.
Whoa, what is this? Gives the 10x more of an item. Wow, but it's not the solo item though.
Mower bot.
Mobot.
More bot demodes. Mobility. Robotic mowers. Nothing is worse than fake ass. I don't know. Websites, like local websites, fake local websites.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is why I gotta keep cards, man. Okay, I found mowerbot. Auto mower 1115. Oh man, these things look silly. They're made by Husqvarna though. We're gonna start from the most expensive one and work backwards. For best price, lawn size. Oh, we gotta go by acreage. Okay. I gotta figure out how many acres a human detectorist can cover. I think 1 acre would be just a good thing, I suppose. 1 acre.
1 clay acre.
Husqvarna auto mower 450X, $3,200.
Well, I didn't say it was cheap.
Mower robot chassis. All right. Here we go. Super droid robots. Shown with optional mower.
Wait, it doesn't come with a mower? I thought that was the whole shtick.
No, it's an electric lawnmower chassis. It's just the chassis.
Oh my god! They're just selling you a box.
But you can buy them. No, I mean it's
well,
like
the box.
the,
Yeah,
it's the drive
I mean.
unit.
You know what I mean?
Like it's the.
Yeah, they're selling you the
how much? $2,500. That's not bad. How far could you drive? $8,000. Well, I want to see the most expensive one you got. Remote control slope electric 25-inch lawnmower, 4-wheel drive. Oh, it has a CAD drawing coming soon. There you go.
Yeah, how long has it been coming soon for?
12-volt, 35 amp hour SLA batteries. Okay.
See, I feel like batteries aren't an issue. You just add more.
Right, and if it doesn't have a mower on it initially, you get less weight to worry about. Speed 3 mile per hour. Okay. Runtime up to 1 hour per charge. That's not bad.
Again, this thing is going to be moving so slow. I don't even think we need to worry too much about weight because it's not like it needs to have a high. You know, it doesn't need to like get up to speed.
No, you're right. It just needs. Honestly, it probably needs to move slower for accuracy.
Yeah.
This frame on this. Frame on this might just allow for I don't know. I want to put Roomba touch sensors on a robot.
Interesting. Okay, so certain ones of these have to target certain other things in order to make the bonus money here.
Hmm.
Let's see. No. We're doing a we have this system at work that allows us to do checkouts for students and professors for items. And
Sure.
2 years ago, before 2 years ago, maybe like 2.5, 3 years ago, I was manually updating it twice a semester with all the students and professors. But it took me like a week to do because the online uploader for all our records like would freeze if I sent too many records at once. So I'd have to do it in batches. It would just take forever.
Sure.
And so we went through the whole process of paying for the tool to automate it. And we were automating it the last couple of years. Now, the back end at the college is all changing. And they're like, oh, we got to redo all of this. So I've been like trying to work with them to get it all like worked out and squared away. And it's just been such a headache.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Alibaba.
Are there robot frames in Alibaba?
Let's see. This one's called Sinolink Robot Lawnmower 4-wheel drive remote controlled stubble mower lawnmower robot self-propelled for Europe market.
Self-propelled for your pleasure.
No, yeah, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Robot mower.
Ooh.
You know what annoys me?
Chat? Oh,
I hate
no.
that the term drone is mostly focused on flying drones.
Ah, yeah.
Because I think, generally speaking, a drone should just be any device that kind of operates on its own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Degwa makes a robotic lawnmower? What the fuck?
Reminds me, I gotta order a bunch of stuff off Alibaba before we lose the ability to get cheap items.
Yeah. Yeah. I love looking at Alibaba because it's so hard to get any actual information on
Oh, yeah.
what the fucking thing is.
Oh, yeah. Always is.
Like the performance. Oh, and you mean how well this product is sold? Because this is a site for just drop shipping shit.
Yeah.
All the comments. Excellent product with great acceptance and use. Excellent product with great acceptance and use. Excellent product with great acceptance and use.
Purposely designed this so you can't chain it in a circle, I think. Oh, you stink, cat. I'll take the rerolls. I think I'm just barely kind of staying alive right here in this. Let's see. Pick an additional alien after each payment starting now. Plus 1 item and 1 alien offered. Gives the product of 2 random items. I like that one. Oh, that's gonna be a big number. 160, yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I think it's a sphere, yeah. I don't know, it seems like a sphere to me. Unless they have some kind of like lens effect on it, maybe. Easy way to make a background when it doesn't necessarily need to be the focus, you know? No different than the Blotro swirls, I guess, you know what I mean? Oh, weird. Non-adjacent cells can be expanded. Where's the alien? And the solitary alien. Alright, I'll take that again.
I have a design in my head.
Okay.
I need to draw it out. I've looked at some examples, and everyone has either had just a metal detecting coil on the front of something, and it just moves forward and doesn't move the coil at all, so it's stupid. Then I saw one that just straight up they made a robotic arm to hold the coil, which is like way over complicated. It doesn't need to be like a fucking arm that swings it around. It could literally, I think it could just be on a glide cable. And then it sits out in front of the robot. And it's like a rhinoceros beetle like shape. It's got like a horn in front of it and then a parallel rail that the coil just slides back and forth on. Kind of moving like a 3D printer head in side-to-side movement. It just kind of just scans the ground that way. So the coil can glide independently from anything that the bot is doing. Yes. You ever worked with carbon fiber?
No, not personally.
I've been wanting to get an enclosure so I could print carbon fiber filament.
That does a number on your nozzles from what I hear.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have a hardened nozzle on mine. Should be fun.
Not sure how this works with 2. I guess they both multiply. Bert, my legs are falling asleep. Alright, well. My only complaint is that the levels end. I wish there was like an infinite or more.
Oh, just the game ends?
Like, there's like... So you have to do a payment every like 5 turns, and there's 5 payments. And so after 25 turns, you just win. And that's, you know what I mean? Like... This one's always a weird run. Alright, this is gonna do nothing for me. Gonna do nothing for me again. Oh, but I don't have enough room for the turtle. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna be done for today. But yeah, let's talk some more, Zod, because I think we can mock something up and then have a plan for never building this. No.
No,
Yeah,
I got some investment in it because I don't think it's been really done well.
It's fun to mock stuff up.
Design. Yeah.
Either way, so.
All right, dude. Well, you have a good one. I'm gonna bounce. You have a good bye. Bye.
See you. All right, chat. Well, that was INVENTORIX, the demo. I'm excited to see more. I mean, I like it. I think it has an interesting aesthetic. I didn't lose interest in it. You know what I mean? So I think, like I said, my one complaint is like you reach that 5th payment and then you're just like done. You're just like, oh, I was getting into it. Like, you know what I mean? Some of those bonuses I was doing thousands of turns, so I definitely could have gone and done more, even if the difficulty ramped from there. An unlimited mode would be kind of cool, but yeah, if you're interested in that, I would check it out on Steam. There's a option to wishlist, so you could do that. Looks like they are just as coming soon, so there's no real date on it, but in the same vein as a Backpack Hero or similar, you know what I mean? So if you're interested in those, it might be worth checking out the demo if you haven't already. But yeah, hope you all have a good night, and I will catch you later. Bye.